Back. Let's continue playing, shall we? What are we doing today? Think we are pulling together the last bits of the embassies. We are going to prototype an embassy, and we're going to watch it get mulched up. Alright, where's my list? Where is my list of things? Right here. Okay, so caravans areas, concrete walls, lots of turrets and hands. Oh, and I also need conveyors. So let's go here. No, we have to make walls first. I think we don't have a concrete wall maker, right? We have concrete, but no concrete walls. So, can we just hang that off of... Really? You don't have enough concrete? For real? Oh, it's because this guy hasn't come back yet. Let's take a look. Wall. Pretty sure this hasn't been made yet. Just concrete and iron. And so we do that here, right? So we have a automated factory. We have an automated factory. Thank you. And it's right here. You're gonna be fighting for the concrete, looks like. You make wall. Right here. We need iron sticks. So automated factory. You make sticks. Still not the good wall. The wall that does damage when they attack. Oh, we're out of belt. That is unfortunate. And actually, oh. No, getting this down is going to be a problem. We'll figure it out though. Let's go get some more belt, get some more hands. We're going to need them anyway for making the prototype of the embassy. Too many of those, we're doing just fine. So the goal today, I guess, is to start expansion, even though we should wait for the physical damage. Maybe we should just throw one out there as sacrifice, just to see what happens. Have something to do, you know? Because what's going to happen is I'm going to throw out the embassy. I'm going to arm it with uranium bullets and shells. Staff it with bots. Probably not going to staff it with bots right at the beginning. What's our problem here? Why aren't we full blast? We are missing automation science, and that's because of iron pressure. That's because we lost iron pressure, right? Yeah. It's slowly coming back, I think. I can't tell. We're gonna have to get the rest of our PC parts. And probably a whole stack of turrets, too. A couple stacks of turrets, honestly. Like I said, I'm hoping to get away with not needing flamers in these things. But I'm very much not sure about that. Let's go, just keep the happy case going. Oh, we have to make a concrete wall. Here, let's go kick the concrete-asaur. Because we're gonna need concrete. And I'm pretty sure he's waiting for his inventory to be filled, and that's not really necessary. Just having a lot of concrete is completely sufficient. So, up here we go, all the way to the 4 points of the factory, eh? Yeah, he's just waiting to get all the concrete. It's mostly a loading issue, it looks like. Which we can help with. Anyway, move on, good sir. Carrying only 8,000 units of concrete is enough for a good day's work. Call yourself a noble dinosaur and retire to the snack bar. This is good. Oh, not so good. Our problem is just... right here is the bottleneck, eh? And I've already prepared to process it further. The bottleneck is tech level. The bottleneck is geometry. Bottleneck is a failure of imagination, as the factory needs more and more and more of everything. Maybe we can help with that at some point, but that point, it is not now. How's the glassmaking area doing? Well, I haven't... Oh, we're out of fuel here. You are supposed to be fueled by... nothing. You are fueled by nothing. Well, that's great. It is a subpar setup right there, but everything else is completely full up. We have all sorts of liquid fuel in every variety. So I'm glad that is finally done. So, to properly make the embassies, we are going to have to... Are you going? Power is okay for a moment. I don't think I have to care about any of this. I think everything is a-okay. A little slower than I want, because it's not going full blast because of iron. Why are we stopped? No monolayer. Why are you stopped? Because of no no alloy. Why no alloy? I am actually not sure on that one. I'm sure it's a pretty good reason. You're just churning along as hard as you can. Good. Most of your stuff's going to end up destroyed. Alright, so we have to get iron down here for sticks. Or, get this. We get the sticks themselves down here. Cheeky. Good. And it saves on a machine as well. So is this not the best? It is truly the best. So, right here, you make concrete wall. How much wall do we need? Probably half that. There we go. This is ready, you're ready, you're going, you're going. I'm just going to make a single stack, right? No, it takes a long time. Alright, so... that gets rid of concrete walls. We have caravans areas we can get. We have turrets we can get. We have hands and conveyors we can both get. Though the hands and conveyors will probably need a little work. So let's start roughing out our embassy. So the core of the embassy, of course, is the ambassador. There, we have an ambassador. And the ambassador, of course, is supplied by local staff. You have to have your people here in the embassy supplying the ambassador. Fortunately, the ambassador is the wrong number of units to be balanced correctly, which is tragic. And you know, the embassy might also host a listening post for, reasons. Just, you always want information about where you are, where you're going, what's going on. The ambassador also is a servant to the local community. Alright, so this is okay. So then we need, of course, you have to have your own supplies. Oh, I should have picked up a whole ton of repair tools. Do I not have the thing I'm looking for? Whose name I cannot think of. It's the turbine. Where's the turbine? It's hard to find it when you cannot name it. This. I guess I don't have any on me. Which is strange, to say the least. So, turbines over here. We mistakenly made the bad turbines, which is a terrible error. I very much wish I could put two in place, especially since there is, obviously room for two here. It's just, yeah, it doesn't work like that. Possibly do one at the back and one at the front. And this isn't terrible. No, it is terrible. So, guess you go right here. Did I leave room? Yeah. So you'll have something like that. You may not want this though. You may want to preserve surface area on staff quarters. It's like designing a spaceship in Arendel's mod. Right there. Because the surface area on the caravans area is quite important. Because now we have to worry about defense. We have made our base, and now we must defense it. And the construction. What's the green area? What's the green area? I honestly don't know. You are producing... I don't know what's going on here. You're producing 6 megawatts? How? How? It's not in your remit, sir. It says right there, 6 power output. And this one's drawing 5 megawatts? How? Why are none of these numbers adding up? It says max consumption is 1.45. How is this? How are you drawing so much? Here for a second. Let's take a look. High. 5 megawatts. It draws 5 megawatts? Well, what? What? This makes no sense to me. This may be a problem. And you're taking 1.2 megawatts, but that should be everything you need, right? Are you mega darring? Yeah, it's mega darring. It's my mega darling. Well, let's just assume this is working. Oh, this is charging is what it's doing. And then when it's done charging, this draw should fall off. I don't understand how you're producing so much electricity, though. Its energy capacity is falling. Oh, I see what it's doing. Alright, let's just leave that alone. Let's just pretend that's going to be fine. And of course, the most important part of any embassy is the security staff. This is just spitballing ideas right here, right now. Just kind of looking, just having ideas. Oh, that was all wrong right here. These guys must be like so. This guy can't exist. So this guy can't exist. Which means these guys can't exist. Alright. This has a certain symmetry to it, right? Oh, and I had a question on dinosaur navigation. So, we should probably take care of that. So, an embassy. This is the most basic form, it looks like. And let's take a look at a test. Caravan, right? Let's figure out how the world works. Walls, right? Caravan is inside the walls. Caravanserai. Dinosaur. I got a job for you, my friend. I want you to go there, and I want you to empty your cargo. You're carrying a very important uh, cargo of tin plates, and I need you to do this. Do this for me. Go. Okay. Oh, it slows and doesn't know how to path there. Okay. All right, that's good. Gate. Do dinosaurs use gates? Dinosaurs do use gates. All right, good. Give me back my food. Stop just eating it over and over again. Dinosaurs use gates. That means we need to make a gate maker. I was not sure if it was going to be incorporated in this design. Now that I know, it definitely is. Let's go take care of that. Then we're going to figure out what the green and red ranges are. Gate. Gates is just... Oh, is this why it doesn't go with the concrete wall? It's not made for the concrete wall. Gate. Because it looks like there's a hole. It's right there, there's a hole. There's a hole. Biters can get through that hole. But, whatever. Gate. So we gotta do this, huh? You make normal wall, which is bricks. Ugh. Yeah, we make that on the other side of the factory. Okay, I believe in that. So this is gonna take quite a lot of wall, right? So obviously the wall has to go like so. Well, now let's, before I encase this in an obvious shell, we have to fuel these guys, right? That is honestly pretty hard because we have limited surface area. This part's not going to be so bad because this is like the entranceway right here. And that has some symmetry to it. And this is definitely a wall of hate right here. I think we need one more turret right there. True symmetry, right? This is artistry now. Alright, so a problem is going to be unloading, right? Because, especially right at the beginning. Is we're going to have a belt. An internal belt. That shall be like this, right? And this will fuel everyone, eventually. And we have to unload as fast as we can. This isn't terrible. This is going to require a lot of hands. Alright. So we have just a whole bunch... Oh, there's another one right there? Yes. Now trying to get away with mechanical inserters for everything here. Right there. Then all of you are only whitelisting uranium bullets. 1, 2, 3, 4, no, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. So, and then obviously, this is just a wall of hands. This is probably a flaw in my plan, eh? This is very, very handy. Not in the useful sense, in that You need far too many hands to keep all these loaded. Maybe it only needs one. Maybe we only need half of this. Is that a good idea? Let's try it. Let's try it the cheap way. The worst that can happen is that it gets overrun and everything dies. So let's just go back and do it again, right? Every gun gets one. Except you get two. So it has to be like that, unfortunately. Not true symmetry, which is tragedy, but mostly symmetrical. Okay, like this. And the question is, how long will it take for this stuff to load? Because if the dinosaur comes and just drops everything off, the fireworks will start quite quickly. And the response will come swiftly. They will not be able to ignore our new presence. And so they will come and they will try to do something about it. So I'm kind of worried about the pressure of bullets getting to the barrels, you know? Needs to happen pretty quickly. Okay. Alright, so this is the cheapo route, it looks like. And let's get some sort of idea of our loading times. Boom, boom, boom. The good bullets. Wish we had the good damage. Bam. So it just gets loaded out. So minimal defense in place at the moment. These guys are going to start, well, hogging all of this. And it will slowly distribute. I could put in faster hands. That would definitely help. But the faster hands have a very low min consumption, honestly. The minimum consumption is 400 watts. I mean, the one thing I don't want is all of this not to work because of, alright, this is fine. How is your production so high? How are you making 5 megawatts? Where is the average output? Average output is 4 megawatts. Oh. So I was dumb on multiple levels. I thought that okay. Alright. Okay. See, this guy can't even grab. That guy's gonna have to wait for everything to back up. He's gonna eat last. Alright, we're gonna try to live a more, how to describe this? More fanciful, more fancy, more expensive, more high-end, more blingy. I'm going to try to live just a solid, better life with better tech. And since this is actually for real bothering me, we are going to increase the rate of bullet distribution. Okay. So why aren't you going? Oh, we're completely distributed? Oh, how many bullets are we going to need to do this? I thought 300 was surely going to be enough, but 300 is 10 for 30 guns. And we've got more than 30 guns, eh? Well, there is a little bit of an eye-opener. Uh, how do I continue to struggle with controls? So I'll take half, but I don't want to take half. I want to take them all out. How do I completely unload the guns? It's not Alt. Ah well, we'll just do this. Scrubby scrubby. Could just pick them up and put them back down. But that strikes me as possibly the silliest thing ever. Okay, no. This is really silly. Let's be real. This is really, really silly. So, the initial charge, I suppose I can just count how many turrets we have here and know they all need 10, and then the belts need to have some. It's like the initial charge of bullets is going to be something like 500, 600, something like that. No, it's going to be like 1,000. All right, let's try again. Faster this time. See, I like how much they're getting distributed. A lot is coming out here. We have good power. Perfect power, really. Oh, need to draw. There you go. We got even some space in here. This area appears to be... Oh, there's weak points. Just kind of watch. This guy's gonna throw out 60 damage per shot, and he shoots 18 times a second. What's 60 times 18? It's an unhappy day. 1,080 damage a second per turret. And we don't just have one. So I'm very much unsure if this is fast enough. Probably is my theory. Alright, let's go see what this, the red and the green means. So let's build a wall. Goes like this. Let's staff you up with some servitors and some purpose. And then it's like, look, we're cutting clean across. Oh no, some lunatic has hurt the factory. Except I have my own personal report on. So it didn't really do anything. Alright, okay, never mind. Okay, just everyone stay calm. Stay calm, stay calm. Some lunatic has hurt the factory. So let's see what they do. They appear to go all the way out to the edge of the green. Oh, I bet where is, do we not have another one? I bet the red is the connection radius. I don't use bots a lot. So we can build all the way out to the green. Yeah, we need more bullets. We're probably gonna need 1,000 bullets in order to fully set these up properly. That takes time. That just takes time to convert, because we convert 3 every 10 seconds. And to get 1,000 is many seconds. So I guess I just need more of these. I mean, for now at least. And we have the factories. So get to work, my friends. Convert those bullets. So now we're at 1 every half of a second. I mean, it's probably enough. I mean, not enough impulse in the moment, but probably enough overall. I definitely need at least 800, possibly 600. Okay. So that's fine. I'm reasonably happy with everything that's hit right here. Our weak points are the edges. We want to attack straight into these faces. So let's see if we can build a bit of a star fort here. So something like this. For the outer wall, right? Like this, right? Is this correct? Goes to the edge, goes to the edge. It looks a little weird, but that's just perspective. And we come down here. We even just grab this. Utilize the power of our bots. Just like that. You guys come back. So that's a good outer layer of defense. And over here we need some more gate. Which is just a fun word. From beginning to end. Gate. So like that. Only that's not nearly enough. We all understand this, right? That we're going to have a outer wall. The biters can't use gates, right? Or else why have gates? So, okay, now we have inner space. Maybe we should make the... should do an airlock thing. That would look cool. Let's do that instead. Come in like this. Yeah, this looks cool. Oh, and seal off the wall, of course. So this is the thin point. This is where we have our gates. Does this look cool? The gates just don't look good. They don't link up, you know? I don't think I like this, unfortunately. I think the gates should be on the outside. Probably do custom flooring for all this too, but that's extravagant. Though if I really wanted to show off the power of the factory, that's what I would do. I'm tempted to get rid of these backside guns. Because they should really only be taking engagements from one side. That strikes me as perhaps hubris. Okay, embassy. And we just draw a nice, oops, try to keep our mouse steady. Because that looks so weird. Just perspective, right? And I feel like I should put like another wall right here just to further protect the corners. So is this good? Is this what we're doing? I really wish that science would finish so I could test this properly. I say... should I be recirculating the ammunition? That seems like probably a pretty good idea overall, just in case, you know? Just in case it runs low and one side goes without ammo. Though I think the problem is probably going to be hands. Oh, we're going to have to put a provider chest somewhere here. That's a problem because we'll need area. So like provider chest right here, we'll lose this. That provider chest will provide turrets and will provide hands and wall. So I guess we lose this. We have to start making provider chests, I suppose. Yeah, this one. To be right there. This will be a specific guy, whitelist nothing right now. And we will put in base material here. Wall, turrets, hands, belt. I think I'll just stock it to begin with, you know? Are you guys just unable to grab? No, you've had... How else did this guy get stocked if this guy cannot grab? Here. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, this is funny. I never did that before. Alright, so let's see. Guys at the corners have problems, I guess. I may have to put faster hands there. Only after a certain density do they get, are they able to grab stuff. So the bots will stock this. I'm going to try to stock it initially and have that be it. Just it. I feel like this space should be used. You know? Oh, we can do this. I mean, that's very tidy. Fortunately, it's not that tidy. I mean, we can move the Megadar over and gain more access to... well, no. If our problem is access to the supply depot, why do we not maximize this? Like right there. That's pretty maximized right there. It's looking off-center, which is less virtuous. I kind of hate it right there, honestly. Like, I don't like how I see the hands through it. It's gonna be the same problem over there, right? Yeah. I guess kind of hate it aesthetically. Even though it's clearly... Maybe right here is the best place for it. I suppose it means we can also collapse in. We have too much internal space. We can pull it in tighter. How would we do that? So we go with a few more and pull it in, and we snuggle everything closer together. It's like this. This won't be needed right there. Maybe we can do a smaller version. Do I have enough turrets in my inventory? Maybe. Definitely need more wall. Let's try another version of the embassy. Smaller, tighter. This one takes too much internal space. This is going well. Give me another ambassador. There we go. Just one though. Alright, so. Oh, that's how to unload the moat. It's the other button I wasn't pressing. Alright, okay. Acknowledged. Got it. Got it. Got it. So, actually I need another Megadar and I need another Roboport. So let's go figure that bit out. Where's that? Where's the Roboports? Here. So we've learned a lot. And what we have learned has been good. We've learned that this turbine actually does what I'd hope it to do. We want to kind of crunch in the edges here. Even though this... Yeah, we want to crunch in the edges. So we have basically this much now. Something like this. Can we get away with something like this and bring it down a little bit? Do like a true circle. Yeah, but how do I deal with linking it up? I guess we need one more. Put it on par. And then do something like this. No, that will not work. Something like this. Doesn't look good at all, does it? So maybe we have to have a 3. Grab you. That's what we want internally. So we need another turret, please. I have enough turrets. So that's okay, right? That looks okay. Rounded edge. But the problem is, where does this guy get his bullets from? The answer is he doesn't. So he'll have to be sticking out if he wants bullets. And the answer is probably he doesn't get bullets. So that brings into question basically all of this, right? Hmm. Oh, sorry. That wasn't what I wanted to do. Even though I clearly did it. So we want something like this. That's very basic, right? You know, I should probably not be starting with these guys. I should be starting with the core. 4 is right there. And the theme of this is going to be off-center, right? Try to preserve surface area on the supply depot. So we want the turbine to be down here because it's really ugly if it's not down here. Right there. We need to put the Megadar somewhere. Where are you, Megadar? Yeah, I'm already kind of dude, you can manage. Already kind of suspicious. This has a classic symmetry to it. It could definitely be smaller, though. Like, do I just do this, but smaller in every way? Like the ambassador goes... Sorry if this is intensely boring for everyone, but I feel this is a little important. This is the Factorio part of Factorio right now. Actually playing around, trying to figure out what you're gonna do. Where'd I put the robo ports? Probably next to the robot. Yeah, the red's the connection area. Or something. Construction area? I don't know. There we go. So you will be right, probably offset, right? You don't need any direct connection. You're taking up 0 space on... I should do this behind. You're banished, sir. Let's just go with ideal right here. Ideal case, and then we do the reality case. Then Megadar in the center, I guess, right? It actually fits. So we have a bit of a jumble here. There's probably a more compact way I can arrange all of these things. Like putting the supply depot dead center might be a mistake. The problem is compactness is... I'll have so much external area on this to move stuff in and out, and that's fantastic. You can even can even get more, right? So maybe we have to be centered around the Megadar and this. Is this better? Is this worse? This has more space for stuff, but what else would I want to put out here ever? And the answer is nothing. Nothing. So we'll put the turret right here. I think we have to give up on the idea that everything is nice and symmetrical. Let's see if we can just keep two faces open. Hack everything in other ways. Oh, we gotta see the turret though. That looks awful. That looks beyond awful. That's okay. Like right here or so. Then we have a lot of edges. And this guy's where it needs to be, and this is where it needs to be. You can power it like so. Power everything with one power pole. That's good, right? And then we can get turrets, ammunition from right here. And the problem though is, see how it's not square? Which I suppose isn't a terrible, terrible thing. Means the embassy is not going to be a perfect structure like this. A wonderful star fort. So it's very hard to see how we would make it more square here though, right? Like this has, I honestly like this design a lot better. It just looks good, you know? Except for the part where I clipped power because I moved this over here. Looks like a little city. We have plenty more areas to get in. Maybe I stick with this, even though I think it's a little extravagant. I think we have to go with aesthetics. And this just isn't going to work out. So this one has to be near the bottom, because, or else it overlaps. So, one more try. One more try. Caravanserai, then it's like right there, sure. And then where is the turbine? Just say right here. Aim for more squarish. Aim for square. Think square. That's very square. And then we need a roboport. This is alright. It's more centered like this. But we can always pull the Megadar in a little bit. This leaves us a rectangle. Are you happy with rectangles? Is a rectangle okay? This is as tight as it could possibly be. Maybe we have to start with that then. So, I think they're the same footprint, right? Yeah. So if I want a square, it has to be this. That's the minimal square we can have and still maintain squariness. This just kind of looks awkward. We are still a rectangle, fortunately. A much more compact rectangle. It's Still a rectangle. And one power pole. Nice. Okay, so I am feeling better about this though. Let's take you, move you over here. Let's start putting out guns. So I think like this is the minimal area, right? Because room to unload and then to load. So now we need guns to cover this. Still want everything to be square. And then we have a full belt of unloading right there, which should be enough. So you'll go like... No, we still need a full belt like this. I have to leave space. We are not barbarians. Okay. I will eventually find the key that I want. Except you don't exist, obviously. So we just have a nice circle, right? That's what we're going for here. It is a rectangle, my friends. In order to get proper squariness, we need to do this, right? Is this a square? Are you a square? Take a look at how it is over here, and it is it's much more okay, not much. It is more compact. Is this not square either? Oh my god. So what we have here, let's count. Are we actually square? No, we are not. So you get brought in by one, yes? Just like that. Are you square now? I think I made it worse, right? No. Now we are square. Alright, so this is our minimal square, kinda. Like, we're never gonna actually be any better than this. Just arrange things properly within the square, right? We have a little wasted space over there and a little wasted space over here, but I don't think we can get it any more square. We have plenty of hands to unload onto the belt. We may use better hands, but we'll see. Better? Maybe. And we'll take this square, and we'll go take a look over here, and it will be more compact, right? Smaller footprint. We're at kind of the minimal right now. I guess not having the caravans area at the center is a little off-putting, but I think we will find a way to survive. Right there, that is correct. Then right there, and then right there. Alright, we're going to rip down the other one right there. And we're going to... No, we're not going to rip down. We're going to get more guns. And we're going to continue... Oh my god, I've been building embassies for a solid hour. I have only been doing this for an hour. Wow. Factorio is, getcha. It really does. Yeah, I need more turrets. Could rip them up here. I mean, almost certainly we're going to use this, but we're going to also compare. I definitely need to make walkways. Oh, we have our bullets. That's good to see. I wish we could get our tech. We're going to wait for that before we actually go on adventures. We have no turrets. Because we're going to have to be putting out many of these. Because not only are they going to be tasked with clearing area, they also have to hold it. So it needs a Custodian, bringing in additional bullets and shells. Like I said, I'm hoping I'll be able to stock it with all its initial needs. That means all its hands, all the hands it will ever need, all the belt it will ever need, all the turrets it will ever need. But so it will be able to pass an inspection once every 400 hours, you know? It doesn't have to last until the end of time. Pyanodons is long, but it's not that long. So, get more. Don't need that. Have that over there. Get the gate. The repair tools. Fill up on cliff explosives. That will definitely be needed where I'm going. Just take all of these. We have to get a whole bunch of repair tools. We have to look at gearboxes too. Actually, you need to just fill this up with repair tools. Then we have to make an official a belt maker and a inserter maker over there. Should probably get rid of some of the civilian stuff I have. Oh, go check on tech. Don't come here and not look at tech. Why would you come here and not look at tech? We are at 9 flash 10 right now. We're almost at our next damage boost, which is kind of critical for what we're doing. We're going to do shooting speed next. And then hope that we are putting out enough low-level radioactive hate in order to withstand the waves of outrage as we push back the invader from the lands which do not belong to them. This is probably a mistake, right? Having to take from this, that's mine. You should probably be taking from like over here. Do we ever put out a caravans area for this? We don't. That was a bit of an oversight, huh? Guns. We have more wall. We have a wall maker. Need to make a gate maker. It'll be over there. Need to chuck civilian stuff in here. Just all this material. One dinosaur. Oh, I should have checked on gearboxes. None of this needs to be here. Just doesn't need to be here. Doesn't need to be here. Let's not go overboard, right? Okay. I think it has, our first embassy has to be like right here. That's the testing ground. And then we move them forward as necessary. So our first embassy here was a learning experience. Taught us a lot. We've made a more compact one. And we still have, I'm still thinking we might need like flanges, like on a star fort. I don't know, they probably have a specific French name, but I don't know them. The outward areas of a star fort, I do not know it. However, I should have picked up more hands and I did not. I think I had that thought, and then that thought just kind of vanished. So it's an odd number. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That probably means something. There. There. Right there. And everyone just kind of look. Everyone remember, it does 61 damage. 61 damage and change. because we're about to get our next damage upgrade. Oh, we're out of hands. Oh, what a tragedy. Alright, so I know we're going to take this down. This is not going to be mass produced. So I'll steal your hands. So we need this. These are the hands that get broken, right? I think I'd rather have the odd hand be at the end. I know this doesn't affect anything at all, but I'm doing it. Like in a spiral sort of thing. I guess I have to take them all down now. That's alright. I can do that. We're taking our time with this. We're doing it correctly. It is very important that the enemy be awed not only by the might of our weapons, but by the efficiency of our organization. They must understand there is, in fact, no hope whatsoever. We must become inevitable. Every piece where it needs to be. Oh, nice. Let's go take a look at our guns. There. That looks better. And now we are at 78 damage from one tech, so plus 18 damage. That's pretty good. 78 is a lot of damage. And now we need projectiles. Projectile speed. Projectile shooting speed. Speed. You, right there. And this will give us plus 30% speed. Only it's not quite that because we're already at plus 8. So it's going to be like 3 more bullets a second. No, it's going to be like... Yeah, it is going to be 3 more bullets a second. It's exactly what it is. It's just not overwhelming compared to what we have right now. Okay. So, this is... I'm beginning to believe in this. These guys are at the end of the line. These guys are going to be very sad. So, the back and the right flank get loaded last. Oh, the back and the lower left. Alright, so now it's time to build a higher wall. Probably steal a lot of the pieces, right? Like this. This is universal. It's the same shell, it's just more compact. Yeah, that's Factorio. Don't get caught on the inside. Well, I suppose there's one problem in that we don't have a requester chest. I can... Or this thing. The passive provider chest. So I guess you don't have to be here. You can be right there. And then we take this, we put this here. Right? And then you are just... You are whitelist nothing. Okay. This makes sense, right? Okay. So, now we need wall. Nice straight pieces of wall. Still strongly considering out, like, flying areas. Not buttresses. There's gonna be a French word for this. Absolutely has to be. I suppose these guys should be directly on top of the inner wall, right? No, that might be bad practice. And we amontillado ourselves. And talk about our entrance. which has to be right here, right? Yeah, 3 and 3. So again, the question becomes airlock or no airlock? Because we don't really have the space. So like a proper airlock would have to be like right here, right here. But in order to have our double walls, it just closes it off, you know? So it looks like we just have an exit in like a courtyard area right here. Don't really need this. Do I make a smaller entrance? I mean, that's just fine. The dinosaur can handle it. So, try like that. Try like that. Do we like this? Do we like this? Is it any better? Looks a little better, I think. So I'm really not sold on this gate. I mean, it works, but it looks so bad. Kind of tempted to have it. Here, let's take a look. It does pretty much the exact same thing, but it's much more, has much more efficient use of internal space. Not sold, I have to say. No, this has the opportunity to be actually symmetrical, you know? We shouldn't turn away from that opportunity. Even though by making it symmetrical, it is asymmetrical compared to the other ones. So, did I really gain anything? Probably not. Let's grab all these bullets. Let's do a loading test. Oh, I'm doing this all wrong. Gotta get from the inside layer first. And so the big question is, during the grand rush, will enough behemoths come at once that they will screen for the spitters who will actually land a hit on the hand specifically. That's what will rip this apart. Why is this one 2 and this one 1? Why is it like that? 2, 2, 1. Is this wrong? No? There's a space there. There's one space there, one space there. I suppose this is. Is this because this should be closer? This is correct. This is correct. This should be 4. This should be 4. Why does this only take 1 right here? Don't know. Alright, let's do a loading test. And see if we need to put better hands here, which I'm open to. I mean, I really like how it immediately gets all out to the extremities like that. But you're completely open on this side, so if it... well, we'll see. It's starting to fill up at least. This is actually pretty good, I think. I don't hate this at all. It's just going to start spreading. So fully up and going in like a minute. This only makes a difference for the first few seconds of a Embassy's lifetime. After that, it just doesn't matter anymore. Maybe I should make a buffer to hold more shells right here, you know? Just more shells. I'll consider that as a possible upgrade later. Alright, yeah, and now it's just flowing over the area, and it's coming in pretty quickly. Alright, this is acceptable. Let us stop. I think we're good, right? I think this is our design. I kind of hate this. Kind of want to just have it open, right? I don't like the gates. I don't like them. They don't provide any real additional defense. They shouldn't anyway. They just look bad. I mean, it's a nice touch to have, but they look bad. They don't go. That doesn't look secure at all. I mean, it's nice. Maybe it would be better if I had, like, concrete floor. But I'm not going to go put concrete out all around the rim. So do I want to go natural or poorly secured? I think we're going to go natural. It's one less thing to I have to make anyway. This button. Yeah, I finally remembered. So we're going to clean up now. Everyone here is going to be subjected to hard-hitting cleanup action. No, wait, wait a second. We're not quite there yet. We are going to pick up that. This is what we do. This is our embassy. This is Embassy Mach 1. Right there. Embassy Mach 1. I think it's reasonable. So what I need to do now is go get rid of all of my stuff. I really should have gone to the walkway. I really need to build walkways now that I know where everything is. I'm just being lazy, not doing it. Alright, everything get in there. One caravan, just in case. Whole bunch of repair packs, whole bunch of bullets, whole bunch of guns, wall, grenades, cliff explosives, bots, bot ports, belt, all the hands, cliff explosives, landfill, not all the landfill though, and all of this, right? Oh, and power. And that's pretty much it. Okay, more power. Sue, provider chest. Alright, now we're ready to rip this down. We only have useful things on us right now. Alright, so this entire thing comes down. I will help. They call me Help Me Monkey. Helpy Monkey. Helpy Monkey. How many bots do I have? Looks like all of them. Wonder if we've had a gearbox delivery. The first embassies will be tried dry, meaning no bots, no repair, no replacement, anything. I want to just see what the initial waves do to them. Then we'll slowly put in proper ones, you know? Set up for at least the mid-haul, if not the long haul. Big thing will be dinosaur restocking. Has to bring bullets, has to bring shells, mostly shells. I'm not sure how I'm going to program that dinosaur. Figure that out, won't I? Good. Okay. And again, the big thing is going to be how does the uranium bullets, how do the uranium bullets perform? If it actually does what I want, let's take a look at you. Only 100 inserters, and I went with halves on it, so it's actually quite a lot. I have to 100 inserters per 300 wall per. Alright, rip it down. It will rise again soon, just not in this place. Yep, here to help. This is probably not the minimal. There's probably a lot more I can do. Well, okay, I'm certain I can improve this, especially if I'm willing to give up the square shape, but I'm kind of not. And again, those outbuildings, probably critical, but it's not time for that yet. I'm gonna have to take a few rushes and see which part fails. It could be the corners, it could be the center does not hold, it could be everything goes apart, and this is a terrible idea. I am willing to accept all of these outcomes. But we will see. I think it's going to be fine, personally. They will need review essentially every time range increases. Because that's when they suddenly reach out and touch new biter bases. And new biter bases means fresh death waves. Alright, so it's time to run the test for real. Let's go get a whole lot of artillery shells. Probably more ammo. Let's take 2,000 rounds. Surely that's enough, right? We do get a bit more power coming and a bit more reach. But, there. Alright, so. Oh, I need to take grenades with me for clearing forest. My forestry grenades. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you, grenades? Oh, they're still on me. Good. Alright, so. Location for the first embassy shall be right here. Right at the peak of where we're getting attacked. And we will start pushing out from there. The goal of the embassies is to take and hold land. We will see if we will be successful. Bots. No, not bots off. I don't have any. I do have repair packs. I do have spare bots on me. I have to do something about gearboxes. I recall I have another gearbox maker from forever ago that I might tap into. Alright, so over here, we are going to save our game. You hear me? Because we are about to step outside the walls, and wouldn't it be comical if we get attacked before we are ready? Wouldn't that be just funny? Alright. There. Just didn't want the bots to start repairing all that. Yeah, this is definitely the correct place. I should wait until just after an attack, but I'm not gonna. So I'm gonna save the game and then take the risk. Oh, we're even out of a flamer here. No wonder they're having so much success. Man, I hope this is gonna work out without flamers. I don't want to redesign this entire thing. To also have flamethrower turrets at the corners and pipes going everywhere. I would rather not live that life, you know? Alright. Save game. Here we are, stepping outside the wall. Ooh, dangerous territory. I think the best place to lay this sucker down is like right here, right? To be greedy, but not too greedy. It's like right here. Allow me to restate that. We're going to be extremely greedy. Right here. Put it all together, boys. can probably help by doing the wall, right? It's a good job for a monkey. Except the monkey is really zoomed in. So getting attacked right now would be the worst thing ever. And we are getting attacked over there. So, glad that's happening, right? Super duper confidence building right there. Actually you can start setting up. Once you have appropriate, everything. And start filling guns. So in theory I have some sort of defense, right? Definitely need to build that armor sooner rather than later. Get more bots. Maybe I should have been doing the carousel first. You know, just to keep up. So deployment time isn't terrible. Please. Good. We are not really up and going quite yet. We're almost there. Alright, we are almost completely set up. How am I almost out of hands from all this? Alright, we are now completely set up. And we are in a time where we are just waiting for bullets to distribute themselves. Bots off. Oh, you should not be doing that. You should whitelist. Yeah, whitelist nothing. There you go. So this is good. I think it's time to start having the guns speak. This is kind of normal for how things will go. Then we will see what happens. Bam. They did not like that. They did not like that either. Here it comes. Uranium bullets, open territory, several different... Alright, we definitely took losses there. So it's not as good as I hoped. This is actually, I'm feeling a little nervous standing here. Those behemoth biters are going down very fast. But the question is, fast enough? Answer, no. Do I need specifically star fort structures right here? Like, is range equal, essentially? This is going far worse than I thought it would go. Oh, and the bullets aren't completely up over here either. Ooh. So there's definitely room for improvement here. Like, if I had the bots on and going, they would be getting out there and just being slaughtered. You know? Because they'd be trying to repair while the spitters were spitting, and it just wouldn't work out for them. So, we're definitely going to hold this place. It doesn't look like they can actually do anything about this, but we're going to have to experiment and try to get, oh, need more ammo. Here, let me help. Here, I'll actually send bots out a bit. Do a little bit of work. Yeah, they're coming. That guy is of no consequence right there. Wish I could increase range. Alright, bots come back in. So, we're going to try putting wings out. Little outbuildings. We can repair them so it doesn't matter. Yep, here comes more. I mean, They keep attacking at the corners. We have to try to funnel them. That's what we need. That was a little attack. That was no problem. So we're almost done, right? Pretty sure if I would have just left this to its own devices, it would be a graveyard of repair bots right now. So we're going to have to do something with outbuildings. But, I mean, this is only a problem because it's building up these death balls. Oh, look at all these dead turrets right here. They did a number on those. And once their meat shields are gone, they cannot hold. A bunch of bullets on the ground. I don't think so. And we do get a little more damage, but it's just a little more. It's done so much damage. Here's our hero. Oh, it's dead. Yeah, there is ammo on the ground, but it'll be picked up. So these guys settling right there, and that's what you're doing. You are trying to settle this area. Wish I could turn bots on and off based on proximity of enemies. Like, combat repairs are not really something that are helpful. Alright, so we did one, so we're gonna have to try another one. Probably gonna have to, oh no, here we go. This is a pollution assault, it looks like. And it's arcing over. Are you gonna get caught? No, you're gonna keep going regardless, and you're going to get set on fire. So, in all honesty, this wasn't that great. Suppose I could put in a tower here, just like a tank, and try to fill it up initially with barrels, and just have flamer fuel. Flamers are very efficient. We're gonna try making another one with some flanges on the side, and try to funnel them into bottlenecks. I'm not exactly sure how this works with the biter AI. Also not sure at all why. Maybe this one should be closer in. Are we longer than we're wide? Is this not truly square? Oh, it is truly square. We have this odd one right here. Where is this? Why is this? I suppose we have a one like here too, so it is at least symmetrical. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I probably could do a triple wall, even though that would greatly increase the area and the ammo capacity. So I threw in what? I came with 2,000 bullets, and now we are full up everywhere, and we have 200 left. So this is kind of ideal, huh? And the next thing to do would be come over here and build another one right here and just kind of crawl, clear an area, and then leave an external shell. I probably won't start that until I get the last range, so that I know, where everything is. That's looking pretty far away at this point. All right. Next step, we have to do outbuildings. Do I have enough wall? Probably. Let's get a drink and then do this. So what should this look like? Their range is, here, we can probably even see this on the map, right? Their range is essentially the same as my range. So we have to put like little buildings right at the edge of that. Something like, this no longer needs to exist. Like, is this good? Is this your line? No, farther out. Bot song. Right about there, right? like little speed bumps. We want them coming in here. Like this is where we want. We want to funnel them in, and we want to try to make it so that it goes from a wave to like a trickle. We want to funnel them by choke points. We especially don't want them coming over and oh, coming at this angle. It's like right here is what we have to do here. It's too far out. What are these things called? Someone tell me. That's still too far out. Enough? That's probably exactly where it has to be, right? Alright, so we are going to put this here and that there. We will make these symmetrical. We will make these symmetrical. Why does this look so bad? How can I stop this looking so bad? That still looks bad. It's like, where is the original sin here? These are set up correctly. So it's because we have this one space here? No, we have 6 spaces here. We have 6 spaces here. I am at a loss, I have to say. That doesn't work, that doesn't work. Alright, anyway, we're going to do this properly. If it kills us, this doesn't look right either. Solid? It does have a certain authority to it, doesn't it? Then this is 3 high. This is 3 high. Do it like this. And that's perfectly symmetrical, right? It still looks bad for some reason. Is that just perspective? Oops. Is it just perspective? Because this is objectively correct, right? It's just the same brick over and over and over again. Why does it look bad? I don't know. Yeah. It just looks wrong. So we kind of want these over here. Like this, right? I'm not sure that is the correct... I'm not sure this is correct either. Alright, we're going to try walls version 1 right here. Except you don't need to make that. Go for it, my boys. Then we will go get more artillery shells. We will go... What's in the way? Oh, yeah. We'll go get more hands, we'll go get more everything, and we will... I don't know if we have enough, we'll have enough bullets by then. Because we'll need 1,000 bullets to do this correctly. I suppose I could strip bullets out of this. That strikes me as a very poor idea. The wall of death. No, no. right there. So we definitely need another one of these. And we'll see how this performs. Are we out of wall? Oh wow. Did not really expect that. We're going to have to also put out walkways, but I'm not sure where, so I'm not going to do it right now. Alright, so let's go get everything, right? Bots off. Let's go get everything we'll need. Go get a whole bunch of hands, go get more wall, whole bunch of hands. A whole bunch of shells and all the bullets we have. Distinctly unsure if we have enough bullets. Right. I can't help these guys. I cannot help them. They're so embarrassing. I don't know what to say. So, over here. Down here. Then we will grab... We have to concentrate all of this material in one place. I am kind of jumping the gun right now. In that I'm building instead of actually centralizing the infrastructure as I need to do. But I can't help myself, you know? So this is going to be like 500 concrete wall in the end, right? Something like that. And our goal is to avoid a situation where all of the initial bots die attempting to repair from the initial waves. I do think I'm going to have to set these up one at a time and be present while it clears the area. I mean, it is fun and all, but... Alright, we gotta stop this, but we want these gearboxes. The rest can stay. This can all get ripped down at some point, but will never be ripped down because instead it will be rebuilt in the factory that is yet to come. We will do things properly, correctly, sorting products from byproducts, venting appropriately. It will be good. Oh, we're still disastrously low on skin. Gonna have to address that at some point, right? We're getting low on Timmy as well. I was gonna take these gearboxes. I was gonna chuck them in the gearbox, the bot area over here. So I'm pretty sure we're short on those, right? Right, do I have that? Okay, it's gonna be a real question. Do I have all the pieces? Oh, is Megadar working? Yeah. Megadar's doing just fine. Alright, so we have Megadar. We have probably not enough ammunition. Bots. We have an ambassador. We have enough of enough guns. We have wind turbines. Gotta get rid of this rock. We just need one. Bots. Because you need gearboxes. Gearboxes we now have. We haven't had a single delivery of gearbox, which is really quite a problem. Are you bringing gearboxes? No. You are on a mission. Alright, so that's fine, and that's fine. I have enough of that. I have enough guns. I need to get rid of the rock. Hands, power poles, belts, roboport, provider chest, facility. think I have everything I need. Though I am going to be extremely embarrassed if I do not. Roboport, Roboport. I know why I care so much about the Roboport, given that, you know, it's not going to be used for a bit. Is this good? Are we good? Are we good? We should get rid of the gate. The gate's never going to be used, so it'll just get tossed in here. And eventually I will find a box to put it in, and that's where it will stay. Should probably tell this dinosaur to take that skin back. No, we decide we're going to use these turbines, so no. So like that. Okay, so I'm probably going to go do a second attempt at an embassy, and then test this second attempt at an embassy, and then that's probably going to be it for this episode, right? I'm going to be very close to time, and yeah, we've done something important today. Just try to set these up every once in a while. Push Jerry back. I'm going to spend as much time ripping them down as I am putting them up, unfortunately. Because, they cover more area, you know? See, there's all this area they cover, so you only push with half your radius, but you hold with the entire radius, so save game. I know we are just limping between save points right now, but that doesn't mean it will always be safe. Should probably steal your spare ammo. There. Alright, bot's back on. Then... what we need here is like another one. Properly spaced. Is this good? Is this good? Spaced properly, so that's something. So will this increase the lifetime of Starfort? I suppose for symmetry we should put them down here too, but only for symmetry. Yeah, this is a Beirut quality embassy. I think that's right. I think that looks right. Does this look right to everyone else? Zoom in real close. Do we see anything wrong? So they're going to have to come inside the kill zone, and there are many ways for them to come inside the kill zone, so that's good. And then they will hopefully get slowed down and also funneled. So let's find a new area to set up in. So I think the next one should go, just push out. No. Right on this nickel ore right here. And we don't have any turrets over here, so I guess yes, kind of like right on this nickel ore. And this one will be impermanent because it will definitely get ripped down and pushed out. So good. Oh, I hate building on ore. So hard to see anything. All right, save game. Paranoia. And we don't, because we don't have any turrets over here. We have nothing. All right, so can we do this without really pissing them off? Let's not be greedy. Let's It's like right there. Now I have to remember we're vulnerable in the beginning. Only one we really have to worry about is worms. But we have to worry about worms. Yeah, like right there. And this is only a problem right now, right? Because we are pushing from the actual wall. We're not pushing from another star fort. So the only reason why this is currently bad is because we are quite ahead of ourselves at the moment. That's fine. Downside is this does take longer to set up. That will come down when I have more bots, right? Please say yes. I think that has to be a major goal. After we, like, when I have time to build again. Like, I know the key thing with the next armor is one, getting the tech, but two, it's going to be getting molten titanium. And that kind of has to be done. I mean, it doesn't really have to be done because we're stable right now. So, okay, it does not have to be done. It is independent of taking territory and could, in fact, wait for the factory that is yet to come. It's a factory that is nearly upon us. But it would probably be better if I did it here, simply so I would be able to set things up faster. Oh, here, begin. I have to be careful. I can't just order it done. I have to come out and help. That is what a good manager does. Okay, great. We are arming ourselves. And we are ready for Embassy Test Mach 2. Putting this down is absolutely non-critical, but I'm not going to mess with it. So over here now. Good. Oh, we're about to get spat at. Come on, quickly, boys, quickly. Oh, smashed one. Quickly, boys, quickly. Here, it's time to turn off. We have to do this by hand. Bots, why are you not off? I ordered the bots to be off. Get in my pockets. Alright. Okay, I think we're ready. Test of Embassy Mach 2 commencing. Save game. Save game. Turret is armed. Arm the base cannon. So we're going to see how these outbuildings affect biter behavior. Why is that not a turret? Why are these not turrets, friends? How did you neglect this? Okay, good. We have an absolute death wave coming, and we're going to see how they behave. Alright, biter behavior 101 time. Oh wow, they are pissed. Alright, they're going for the walls. So maybe the walls need to be brought in a little bit. Because losing those walls is, I mean, not great, but not terrible. Again, this has just been another flight of bots going out and getting slaughtered. So the walls definitely need to come in by probably 2 Maybe even more than 2. Because they're just going and erasing them. So this is ineffective. This does not help. I mean, it really minimized the damage from the first wave, but now we've got problems. I mean, look at this. They just ripped through all that. Is it really better just to use fire? Now they're just erasing the walls. They're in wall erasure mode. I want to say this version is performing worse, which is not what I expected at all. So it's like for So again, that was worse. So it's like they go for the military structures and ignore the walls until something trips in their little buggy heads. And then they decide that the walls are enemy number 1. We're out of ammo in our front line. That's probably something I have to pay attention to, right? And we have nothing on the carousel because we didn't come with enough. I can't say I am hugely thrilled by what happened here. I'm also kind of concerned about gun reloading time, you know? Because each clip is only 10 shots, right? Yeah, 10 shots, and we're going to be shooting at like 20 a second. So it uses 2 clips a second, and we reload 1 every 1/8 of a second, essentially. No, 1 every 8 seconds, because of how the hands work. And we're out of wall. Alright, well, we have learned something. We have learned that this design is not good. Now we are going to rip down all of these structures, and that's probably it, right? We're probably done. Probably do the wrap up. And then next episode we continue to experiment in embassy design. Like, the core embassy design is fine, I think, because I'm going to be on hand for the inauguration, for the initial waves. And with that, I think everything is fine, right? Oh, we're out of artillery. I should probably just let that happen, right, for right now. So we're going to try, I guess, once more with the outer walls a little closer. Though I didn't like how it kind of tripped the, maybe we'll do a third shell. A third shell, like one step out, a little more out, you know? Because then, maybe like once a biter attacks a wall, they all start attacking the walls, something like that. I do not know. I do know I can get ammo like this, right? You guys are not as important as the other ones. There. Here, take this ammo. Do something with it. That's still probably not enough. But, okay. They'll have something. So uranium bullets doing the job. It's just that biters are... Maybe I need to do... No, the problem is once they get into attack wall mode... Oh, and there's still so much more. Well, this gives us an opportunity to try another layout and then try to learn from that here without setting up an entirely new fort. We'll do like something closer in. Anyway, we're going to wrap up right here. So today, okay, let's go look at our factory. Let's look at the factory.
Today was all about embassies. I just designed embassies and eventually settled on this design right here. Yeah, this design right here with this design, which was a proposed improvement but turned out to be a failure. Very disappointing. And our goal is to take these and just push them out, push away all of our enemies. It's just link them all up with overlapping fields of fire. We still have one more ranged increase in us, and that's coming maybe at the end of next episode, maybe not. Uh, we are we are merely whelmed when it comes to what uh, into how the uranium bullets are performing. They are doing the job, but in the giant death waves that come in, it's so hard to keep the turrets up. Like, I guess we need fire for that, but I kind of wonder if fire would even be enough. Like, I think we just have to resign ourselves to taking losses. Um, yeah, that's fine. We'll figure out a way forward. Next episode is going to be focused on improving the design of the embassies. I'm still working on the idea of outwalls to mess with the biter AI. I am not sure if that will ever be a good idea or not. Um, like what I want is for them all to go for the turrets and bypass the walls, but run into pathing errors and bump into each other and then funnel themselves into very tight choke points and then come at it and ultimately come at the turrets slower. Now there's questions of whether or not I'll be able to keep up rate of fire with each turret only holding 100 clips being 5 seconds worth of firing. But that is an entirely separate issue. But for right now, I am done. Thanks for coming along. Next episode, more combat. Bye bye, everybody. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.